Have you ever been so tired of waiting on God that you almost stopped praying? There was an elderly man named Thomas. Every morning, before the sun came up, he sat on the same wooden porch with a cup of coffee and an old, worn Bible. For 20 years, Thomas prayed for his son, not for money, not for success. He prayed that his son would come back to God. Year after year, there was no change. Birthdays came and went, Christmases passed, phone calls became fewer. People in the church quietly wondered why Thomas still prayed the same prayer every single day. One cold autumn morning, Thomas looked toward the sky and whispered, "Lord, maybe I've prayed this prayer enough. Maybe it's time to let it go." As he reached to close his Bible, his eyes stopped on these words, "And let us not be weary, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." Galatians 6:9. He closed his eyes, tears rolled down his face. Instead of giving up, he prayed one more time, just one more prayer. That evening, something unexpected happened. His phone rang. It was his son. There was silence on the other end before he finally spoke. "Dad, I don't know why I'm calling. I just can't run anymore. I need God." Thomas couldn't hold back the tears. Heaven had been silent, but God had been working in a heart that Thomas could never see. The Bible reminds us, "The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much." Sometimes the answer to your prayer isn't delayed because God isn't listening. Sometimes it's delayed because God is preparing something greater than you can imagine. Maybe today you're praying for a child, a marriage, a loved one, your health, or a door that hasn't opened yet. Don't mistake God's timing for God's absence. Remember His promise. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. And one more promise that has comforted believers for generations. Casting all your care upon Him, for He careth for you. 1 Peter 5:7. If you're listening today and you're tempted to stop praying, don't let your last prayer be the one you never prayed. The breakthrough you long for may still be beyond the horizon. God hears every whispered prayer. He collects every tear, and He has never forgotten your name. Until next time, keep trusting the one who sees what you cannot see. His answers are always on time, even when they don't arrive on our schedule. May God strengthen your faith, renew your hope, and remind you that no sincere prayer is ever wasted.